Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Engineering and Technology where we're continuing our work with airfoils. And creeper! No, it's not a creeper. It's just my Minecraft coffee mug. You didn't think I was going to teach without coffee, did you? Nah, you know me better than that. Also, I have a nice shirt here. This is from my aerospace engineering class. Every class at Georgia Tech designed something, and we designed this shirt, and Star Wars had just come out, so aerospace engineers, the high-performance people, and you can see the X-Wing fighter here. Yeah. Of course, it is older than most of your parents, so it's a little faded, and it doesn't quite fit like it used to. Shrinkage, you know. All right, so last time we did the 4-digit airfoil, and many of you are starting to send in homework through email. You can do that through the forums. That's great. If you keep practicing those, you're going to find yourself getting the ability to draw those curves very smoothly, and that's just a little practice and teaching your muscles what to do. Today, we're going to go into the NACA 5-digit airfoils. 5 digits? Yes, it's a little more complex. The 5-digit airfoil is used when we need good handling and performance at low air speeds. Now, can you think of a place where we need low airspeed handling performances? Around an aircraft carrier. The NACA 23015 airfoil was used on a lot of the Navy planes in World War II, like the F-4U Corsair, the F-4F Wildcat, the Bearcat, other airplanes. Medium bombers used a thicker wing, the 23018, but the 23012 is the one that fascinates me the most. A couple of airplanes use that. The Cayman K-16B was the first attempt at tilt wing. They used regular piston engines and put them on a short wing and tried to tilt it up to lift it like a helicopter, and then it would fly like an airplane. Didn't work, but it was the groundwork for the Osprey, which did work about 30 years later. And there was another airplane that was purpose-built for stall use. That's short takeoff and landing. It could take off in 120 feet with a maximum cruise speed of about 85 miles an hour. That's the same as about the speed limit on a Texas highway. This airplane could not stall. It could fly as low as 25 miles an hour. That's the speed limit in my neighborhood here. Imagine an airplane tooling along with the mail truck. That would be the same thing. So these wings have very good performance at low speeds, and they offer a very smooth airflow as we get faster, and that's why the fighters of World War II like to use it. So today we're going to try to draw the wing that was used to win the Pacific War in World War II, the 23015. So let's get at it, shall we? These things aren't as easy to draw, or at least to calculate, as the 4-digit airfoils, but I've done the numbers through the equations for you. Our maximum camber is going to be 1.8% at a 15% chord. Here's 10%, 20%, 15% is right in between, and 1.8 is right here. I've got lines drawn at 2.5% increments. Look how thin that is. Here's our 0.5% circle that we use to make the nose. There's our camber line, and as you can see, this is going to be a really flat line all the way back to the tail. Now I call it the tail, but it's the trailing edge. So there's our camber line. Not much bend in this wing, but where it really kicks in is the thickness. The maximum thickness is 15%. Remember, we're doing the 23015, and there's our maximum thickness of 15%. Like I say, I did the equations, and that's going to occur at our 30% chord. So half of the thickness is above the chord line, so half of 15 is 7.5. There's 5, 7.5, and then we go 7.5 below. There it is. Now we just have to smoothly draw the curves from that to the nose, and then from that back all the way to the trailing edge. Same thing here. Now you see the maximum curve is here, but the maximum thickness is here, and that gives us this little shelf. And this is where the wind drives off of at low speeds, like when we're taking off and landing on a carrier. This gives us a lot of lift right there. And notice that that same angle allows the wind to flow nicely over the top, so we can generate a lot of lift. The lift line is going to look like this, almost like a beluga whale. This is where you're going to see your maximum lift is in that 18 to 30% area along the camber. All right? I want you to try to draw it. Here are the stats on the wing. Maximum camber, 1.8% at a 15% chord. The maximum thickness is 15% at a 30% chord. And that'll be able to produce the wing that won the Pacific battles in World War II. All right? If you want to send them to me after you've done them, please let me know. And if you need a sip of coffee with Mr. Creeper, go ahead and have one for me. All right? Thank you all very much.